capacity enough. Did you do it?
I'm doing it right now.
You're talking way too low. You have to sit up.
I'm talking loud. I'm talking because I'm talking to you right now.
You're whispering.
Because I'm talking to you. I don't need to be loud and you sit right next to me. Like, what is wrong with you? Yo, she been bugging. Yo, she
so what do you think about
up tonight? Yo,
Shut up.
What the fuck is going on?
Listen, action.
I got more questions than answers. A lot.
Action. What do you think about Lizzo's new video? The one with Cardi?
Never seen it, just heard the song.
You did see it. We watched it. You didn't pull it up? You told me to look up the video. Are you crazy right now? You said look up Lizzo's new video. And I watched it. You didn't watch it?
No.
Why?
See, this is where the communication gets crazy, right?
So why would you so pressed for me to watch it and you didn't watch it?
Well, one, because we had a conversation the night before about how apparently she out here crying and shit on Good Morning America about how people, whatever, judging her about what the fuck she putting out. So we had that conversation the day before. This is how the whole conversation went. If you remember, I called you and I said I just heard it on the radio. I was driving. I didn't have a chance to look at the video yet. But you was on your phone. That means you was on your iPad. I was like, yes, go to YouTube, look it up right now. And you got done playing duty and you looked it up. I told you about it as soon as I heard it. I was in the car driving. So no, I didn't see the video. Damn.
All right, well, how you feel about the song then? Show ass.
I mean, great production, but it's just wild. Like, you can't be crying wolf, shorty. Like,
I said the song. How do you like the song?
I think the song is dope. I think the song is dope.
I'm at a 10. I'm gonna try to come down to like a.
Man, she been on one before we even started, y'all. Y'all don't even know.
So how do you like the song?
I like the song.
All right, so you think it's dope?
It's in Lizzo's
This
pocket.
is our music section. We are talking about la música.
Yeah, the song is dope. The song is dope.
You like Cardi's verse on it or what?
I like Cardi's verse.
You fuck with her or no?
Definitely fuck with it.
You think I put you onto a gym or what?
You put me onto a gym.
Yeah, Cardi. Tell me who was bumping Cardi shit before I was.
No one was. How did we? Okay, first of all, yeah, she put me on the Cardi. Yeah, she put me onto the gym. I didn't know you was called. I thought you was calling the song a gym. Nah, you called Cardi. Okay, well, yes, Cardi. Yes, you did that.
Okay. So I got something to show you. Here go your girl.
You're so high. What am I looking at? Who is this?
Lizzo giving herself a pelvic exam. Look at it.
I'm good.
Look at it.
I did.
Harder.
No.
Look what she's doing. What do you have to say about this? Look at her. Like, one more time. Like, just open your eyes and then close them.
Mm-mm.
Like, just do it.
I'm good.
It'll probably make you... Just look. Not close them. Okay, one more time. Look. Look. That's all you gotta say?
We got no words.
It's good of her to be doing a pelvic exam, don't you think? A pelvic exam? Giving her ass a pelvic live? A pelvic is really? I mean, it's great to remind bitches to, you know, check your pelvis and all that, your pelvic, but damn. It's the toes for me.
That's your girl, Big Liz. That's your girl, Big Liz, right there.
That's the toes for me.
Them joints, man, them feet look like bricks. Man.
Speaking of something else, I gotta show you. Look at this.
She wears size 12 pump, minimum.
A size 12 pump?
Minimum. And they gotta come extra wide with it. You feel me? They got. She go.
You stupid. I'm gonna set this up right here. This is a better spot.
Okay, it's a better spot.
Yeah. Keep your voice up though. That doesn't mean talk lower.
I wasn't talking lower.
All right.
Man, they gonna hear you get stretched out.
No, sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, YouTube University. YouTube University.
What is wrong with you?
YouTube University, you hear me? All right, so the next thing, your boy Trick Daddy. You heard about what's going on with Trick Daddy?
Nah.
Kinda, a little bit.
A little bit. I heard some rumblings in the streets.
What you hear?
This nigga out here, he like getting his salad tossed. That's what apparently it says.
Speak up.
He like getting his salad tossed.
Oh, you said his salad toss?
Yeah, nigga.
Caesar or house?
I don't know. You gotta ask him. That's
Italian or ranch?
Ugh.
Italian or ranch. I have a question for you. So, do you think he like his dingled buried or his berry dingled? I think he likes his berry dingled. That's more manly to have your dingle buried than to have your berry dingled. Because if you're gonna have your dingle buried, it should be the Trick Daddy way. This way.
That's a Trick Daddy. Gotta do the Trick Daddy. I'm just saying.
So, how you feel about that? How you feel about him announcing that that's his preference?
That's his thing. It's what he wanted to do.
He likes the dingleberry divas.
It's a lane for
We got
everybody.
dingleberry divas out here.
It's a lane for everybody.
All them bitches is dingleberry divas. They nasty. I mean, but you know, a little Amber Rose action. That's not terrible.
What's the
You know
Amber
what I'm
Rose
saying?
action? What the fuck is the Amber Rose?
The Amber Rose.
What's the Amber Rose?
Pinky up. The pinky's up. Pinky's up. Pinky's up. Pinky's
I get what you're
up.
saying. I didn't know that was
Pinky
Amber
up.
Rose.
Well, that's the Amber Rose and Kanye. We talked about this. Kanye doesn't like his dingle buried, but he, you know, he likes a little pinky up action, and I'm not talking about sipping wine.
I'll be so late to shit. I ain't know that was a real thing.
Don't be upset. What do you think that means for hip hop?
Your transitions brutal.
What do you?
Fucking.
What do you think that
You're
means for
trying-
hip hop now that Trick Daddy has said he likes his dingle buried?
Man, that's what the man.
I mean,
wants.
his berry dingled, because that's
What?
more manly.
Whatever he wants.
That's whatever he wants.
It's his thing.
How you feel about that? You can listen to a Trick Daddy song after that, knowing his preference, that he likes his dingle buried. His berry dingled. Keep getting it wrong.
That's what he do.
No, that's what she does.
Yeah, that's what he do. Listen, I still want my Trick, man. Shout out to Trick Daddy. It is what it is.
Anyway, you always got to make sure you do the Trick Daddy.
That's a Trick Daddy.
So this next one, I was looking at this shit and I was like, what the holy fuck? Like, this shit has got to be, like, it's really unreal. All right, so look at this. I'll tell you who it is later, but look at the picture, right?
Right.
Is that the same little girl to you? Does that look like the same little girl to you? It look like, or what does that look like?
They don't like the same little girl.
Right, they look different, right?
Look different, yeah.
One that's kind of like older. Like, what do you see? Explain it.
I mean, even the shape of her face is like she's smaller. Like she seems way older right here, like way older.
Mm-hmm.
But the skin tone is different. Just
Yeah, on the left side. Yeah, right.
if she got makeup on.
Right.
That's fundamentally just not the same face. Like, did she have? So she has natural little things right here. So they got surgery for that. Like that is not the same.
So this is your boy Mike Epps' daughter, and he's been accused of photoshopping photos.
Oh yeah, big Photoshop then.
And that's supposed to be the same little girl on the same day, the same year, on the same day. Look at the hair. First of all, look at the hair. Look.
Like, yo, this shit is wild.
Oh, stop. She got the little peasy weezies, but she's cute. But look at that. Absolutely two different type of kids. This is crazy.
I mean, the skin tone alone, like, is wild.
Go ahead.
No, it's just wild. Like, look at that. Just don't post. Like, what are we doing?
That just don't post. Don't Photoshop the baby. Like, don't Photoshop the baby.
Baby, she in there now. The same day killed me, though.
All right, so tell me if you know what this is. I thought it was pretty dope, though, but I want you to take a look at it. Tell me what you think. What is he doing? What's his stem player? Like, you know, what's going on? What's happening?
Well, it's little things you can use, like when you live on stage, like, you know, just like the auto tune and stuff like that. It's little boxes or little things you can have on stage, so he's able to control it right there with his hands. You don't have to need a DJ and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like him right there. That might be on this, yeah. So if he's on stage, he can like fuck his own shit up. You know what I'm saying? It is to me, there's a show out his artist side, like being creative. Oh yeah, that's right. No, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm just digging it. Who's that nigga?
Isn't that the bald nigga that be doing the interviews and stuff? Zoom in.
Life like this is what your life like. Try to live your life right. People really know buttons like type right. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right?
Oh, that's big. That's Fat Boy. Oh, that's Fat Boy. Oh, that's dope. So you let Fat Boy fuck with it. Facts. Let him. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know who this other third nigga in there.
So how'd you like his album?
Fire. I fucks with that album. And me being a goddamn Kanye fan, like, man, it was some rough days in the red cap. Like, nigga, what are you doing, Slim? Like I said, from his first album all the way up to Yeezus, fire. Then he started to slip. But I like it. Like I said, it's 27 tracks. I fuck with like 23. I think my favorite is Praise God, though. I fuck with that, man. And how he had his mom like sample throughout the album, that shit was dope. Kanye definitely came back on his grizzle. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying, he's talking about his beliefs and he's putting that way more in his music, which I think is fire. So that's why I've seen like mixed reviews where some people like, it's really a preference thing. If that's cool, if you cool with that, then I think you gonna fuck with the album. If it's not, or you don't want to hear that or whatever. But
I mean, like, how does it compare for you
to his other work? It's not his best work. Either 808 or Heartbreak or College Dropout was his best album. It don't get no better, but it's definitely. I felt like he was losing it.
But what's the difference?
With the last two projects, I guess with him, like I think he's finally comfortable. I forget what track he was on. He was like, "This is, you know what I'm saying, this is the new me. Get used to me." I feel like it took him time for him to be comfortable with what he wanted to talk about and where he was at with it. You feel me? And I feel like the last two albums he was trying to get it right. I feel like, you know, most artists go through that because he's really rap from a whole different perspective now.
What perspective is that?
Well, you know what I mean? The hunger is there, but like, you know, Kanye's always gonna be yay. Ye's gonna be yay. But it's like now it's just like he's in that that guy tier position. So it's like everything he says is not going to be amplified. So him saying certain things about his marriage, him saying everything about his beliefs, that there's like, he's putting it out there because he's more comfortable with it, I guess. You know what I mean? And that's just the transition as an artist for him. Like, I don't know, it's dope. You know, I'm
what
big.
features did you fuck with the most? Like,
all them joints, man. I heard Chris Brown was talking greasy though. Said he was mad his nigga took him off the album and shit. Oh, what's wrong with your boy? Oh, what's wrong with Buddy, yo? It's your buddy.
I don't know.
Yeah, what you mean? I don't get the fuck.
Kanye must have done something. It must have been something bad. Must have been something bad.
Nah, don't do that. Also, so it was Kanye. So Chris and Kanye beefing. It's Kanye's fault.
Probably.
Wow.
Probably.
Wow.
Kanye a little flip floppy pancakey.
Wow. Wow.
You know.
Anyway.
But what other feature did you like? Who else did you like?
I mean, of course, the features. I mean, there's so many, but like, I probably like Jail and Jail Part 2 the best.
Who's
like,
on that?
You know, I mean, Jail. He had Hove back in the building. Hove came and blessed the track. I got guys in my cells. He's my cellie. You know, that's that boss talk. Like, you gotta know what he talking about and know what he talking about. So I fuck with that hard.
Wasn't Lauryn Hill on that joint?
He had a feature. I don't know if he just sampled her or she was actually on the joint, but that just showed, like, that's why I fuck with Kanye so much. His versatility, like, he's giving you, you know what I'm saying, real, whatever you can say, you know, just up tempo trap type of joints. He even had his drill track. This nigga went stupid on there. Like, Kanye he really put a lot in his album. Like, he sure I could take it wherever I want to take it. You know what I mean? But the Baby was on the Part 2. Oh, the joint with Jada kissing them. Oh my God, fire! Like you already.
Jada came out.
Nigga, what? Nigga, you saw the fucking versus battle we was talking about, how the Lock shit came out and smoked Dipset shit, man. Yo, Jada, them. Man, it'd be an honor to work with that nigga, yo. That nigga's that nigga's a GOAT for real. He out there in that field for real.
Big facts.
For real, wait. And the rap, man, so for me, as a Kanye fan, yo, it just feels good for him to be back in that pocket, back in that zone. So, yeah, he was starting to slip a little bit, but we good now. We got him. You know what I'm saying? Had to get his ass away from Kim and shit. Apparently, allegedly.
Don't talk about Kim like that. Don't do her. Don't try to do her like that.
She did herself like that, apparently.
She done bared, like, 3 of his kids. Don't talk about her like that. And they got, like, 5, but, you know, I think she only really had 2.
Facts.
Something like that. But, all right, so what we're going to end on is this Tasha K shit. All right, so your girl, facts, the gold she's wearing having as
not Tasha K, yo.
Yeah. So Tasha K. So basically, her ass is news because she has illegally obtained some R. Kelly information, like the phone calls and like stuff like that between like him and the lawyer that basically are like phone tapped from the jail or the prison or wherever he at or whatever. Yeah. So she didn't illegally obtain that, but she's going to be in a lot of trouble. She's either going to be facing huge fines or jail time. And so come to find out, the lady that gave her ass the information, if you don't know who Tasha K is, she's a vlogger and and she lies a lot and she doesn't give credible news. So don't really worry about it.
You already know, look, anyone from around the way, you know, the real loud brown skinned hood bitch that just want to be loud and seen and make it seen everywhere she go. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know who the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's not even just that. Anyway, it's not even just that though. She's just is obnoxious and
with it. Yeah, that's the base. That's the foundation. And then she's obnoxious and all that on top of that. It's like, shorty, like you just.
But yeah, so she gives bad information, bad sources. Anyway, one of these sources she got that she started bragging about, they ended up giving her this information, and they took the phone calls and they gave them to Tasha's raggedy ass, and she bragged about it. And so somebody looked into that. Her ass has been trying to get R. Kelly behind bars and keep him behind there, but this possibly could set him free.
Fuck everything.
Because once they find out what information she had and who she got it from, which they pretty much already had, because when you work for the government, any information you have to use like a code, like you have a PIN. So it was automatically linked to this person, but this person got the hell out of Dodge real quick. So she's not going to be facing any time.
Fucking up everything.
Everything.
The whole case, trial, everything.
So she's not going to get any time because basically they allowed her to retire before they could, like, you know what I'm saying? So basically she was retired. So it's not like, oh, we're not going to charge you because you're already out the system for real. So that's that. But now Tasha's just left out on the limb. She like, bye girl, bye Felicia. You going to have to deal with this yourself, girl. I got to go. But yeah, so basically I say that to say, I watched the reading because I'm really into readings and stuff like that. Believe it or not, or whatever, you know, you believe it, you believe. But I believe this reading about Tasha.
I believe.
So basically, what the reading said, and I'll put the link below for the reading because this lady is dope that I be watching. But basically, Tasha's not learning her lesson.
Facts.
You can tell it just from the way she acts. She's very cocky and overconfident. Talk about she the queen of shit, and she's not. I don't know who crowned her. I don't know. But yeah, she's not listening. She's not learning her lessons. She needs to listen to the guidance from reliable sources. There are people around her that are trying to tell her and guide her on what to do and how to do it. Mm-hmm. But of course, she's Queen Bee, know nothing of it all. But she doesn't want to listen. She doesn't know who to trust around her, which is reasonable. She's kind of on that like no new friends type vibe. Which Tasha, who wants to be your friend though? Right, but who wants to be your friend? I mean, you did get rid of the gold shoes, but girl, don't nobody still want to be around. No. I just can't stand her.
Them yard stones was real.
She's annoying. She basically has to handle this whole situation super carefully because she could lose everything. She could really lose everything. She has to be mindful of the steps she takes. Like, this is really chest and not Frogger. Like, she just be jumping on logs, jumping into streets, jumping into ponds.
Off of the what notoriety, or off of the what? You know what I'm saying? Views to transfer the money. What was it for?
Yeah, well,
like why you fuck? What you fuck with federal cases for? And like he has a federal case. He's not doing state local time. This is a federal case. Now that gives the FBI the right to be in your shit. And didn't they say your husband was a fucking scam artist?
Well, that was just, around the block hearsay, you know what I'm saying? That and the baby on the side. But we don't know about that, but I believe it, you know.
Had the feds in your shit, they'll find out about all that.
Facts. So I'm waiting for that to come out.
With the Avatar.
Mm-hmm. What is an Avatar? So, yeah. So, in the reading, it also said that, basically, we all know she's a strong, loud-ass woman. So, she has a lot of strength. But she must be skillful and calculated on how she tackles this situation.
Move with finesse, bitch.
Basically, she'll have to have tact and humility, and she won't face ass. Like, done. She's gonna have to.
Already done. Mission already failed.
Have the two things that she lacks heavily: tact and humility. Definitely humility. It also said that basically she did it to herself. I got that exclamation point. Right. She did it to herself. It was a 10 of swords with like the swords in her back, and the bitch was face down. She did it to herself. If she wouldn't have been bragging and been so boastful, her ass would have been okay. She would have been fine. But she talks too much. She does too much. She lives too loud for the lies like she be telling.
They be feeling untouchable. They get to a certain level, be feeling like they can't be touched. AKA, what is an avatar?
Well, we know who doesn't want to touch her.
Her husband.
And this is not in the reading.
And this is cold documented facts. Couldn't even make it up if we tried.
Her husband doesn't want that.
At all.
Okay.
At all.
I hope I could find the clip. If I could find the clip, I'm putting the clip in there.
At all. Don't want none of that.
Not on your birthday. You tired? Bitch, I want that old Chinese food. Chinese food, swamp pussy. Like, don't nobody want that shit.
We talked about this yesterday when you asked me. That's why I'm really bugging, because I don't even know why you trying to ask me on cam. Face ass.
Big fact. But anyway, her ass is in big shit. Exclamation point. That's in my notes. Okay? So, to wrap it all up, her ass is going to need a spiritual / metaphysical cleanse. She's going to need a spiritual bath. She also has she's working. She has guidance from a spirit, if you want to say, or this card reader basically referred to it as a demon, but she was referred to help, spiritual help through someone else, but the demon, the entity that she's working with, is basically playing with her, it's moving her around like chess. It's like a little demon, little mischievous. It's laughing at her behind her back.
Stupid ass.
While she face down with the swords in it. Okay? While her husband is up. No, I'm just playing. Well, no. While her husband is up.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
But no, Tasha, go get a spiritual healing, girl. Go wash them toes. Wash that back. Wash that neck. Wash them feet. Get it all washed away. Wash the creases. You know, and get a red candle so we can bring some love back into that relationship. Right, get a red candle so we can.
I think there's enough candles at Michael's for that shit. That nigga's done. That nigga's done with her.
She needs a forest fire to bring love back in that relationship. She needs a forest fire and a new moon, a full moon,
blue moon, orange moon,
all the moons,
all Sailor Moon, the whole gang,
everybody.
The whole Sailor Moon, all them bitches got to come through help
The
her.
Fairly Odd Parents, everybody.
Every moon.
Raven to tell her what's gonna happen, what's not gonna happen. She needs everybody, all the psychic powers.
Oh, we doing psychic powers? Okay.
I'm done. I gotta go.
She left me.
Bye.